Hello, Tim is here. We're back to Repel the Rifts. We are playing on experimental rebalance patch, so on the beta branch, where we have stronger waves between wave 15 and 20, or somewhere in this vicinity, stronger mid game. And we have arrived to the Pathfinder. So currently I played every character once on this rebalance patch. I lost with Pathfinder to wave 10 teleporting bosses. I think, yes, I lost with the mechanic to boss 20, boss of the wave 20 that had adaptive armor, and it was entirely my mistake. I needed to pay a little bit more attention to it and upgrade 2 or 3 my vanguards beforehand. I think that would change the outcome. We won with Researcher by just mixing different towers, and in general have going strong on flames, going strong on lightnings, and we actually picked barricade tower on wave 4, and it saved us a few times, so it was a very worthy pick. Then with the Surveyor we lost to boxers on wave 10. Just didn't have enough damage to deal with them. So that would be the beginning of my second loop through the heroes on the rebalance patch. Let's see how it goes. Currently don't have any special plan, so I will try to react to whatever waves I see and to whatever is suggested to me as a reward. So let's go. Interesting choice between the terrains. So both of them have a path length of 5, so they are equivalent in this regard, but very different in the coverage of potential towers. So here, for example, we can place Lancer at this part, and it would cover fully these 4 tiles. But then if later we find some more regular tower placed here or here, it will be able to cover everything. In this case, these towers will have much less coverage, but it creates a reasonable island on which we can place many interesting towers that would be useful on this part of the path. So I think I'll try to go with this, and I think I will not do anything for the first night. So these guys, Aegis, okay. I think we will be able to deal with them with a few Lancers. Does not seem like a very difficult wave. So first wave we don't need to do anything. Let's have a Lancer. Okay, that's not good. I cannot place any Lancer to cover this path at all. So I need to figure out how to make this path of terrain useful. Plus, it's just 3 tiles long, so basically the worst choice we could have had. I will buy a barricade, a blockade, which I will put in front of my hero. And that's it. So here we need to switch to siege mode and we'll be all right. Let's try Surges. Hydra is also very strong. Both of them would be a very worthy addition. I'm just thinking how would they contribute to Pathfinder, since I'm getting 1.5 times stat increase from the tower upgrades. Surges have raw damage increases from the shop. Hitters have fire rate increases from the shop. Also, Surges have critical chance increase. So what do I want more on my hero? Raw damage or fire rate? And this is an interesting question. Raw damage would deal better with ages, but hitters will deal better with crowds. So let's try Surges. And we can place tons of Surges here and they will have good coverage. I noticed that she skipped a couple of shots. I don't know why. Again, no way to put any Lancer to cover this path. So this path is completely unlanceable, which is unfortunate. We will definitely buy one Surge, and then we go for damage to everyone, damage to Lancers. So we need to turn off the siege mode and hit these guys with the strongest things we have. Yep, we dealt very well with them. Oh yeah, what do we have? That is absolutely yes. So that is very good for us. Gain 1 hour when killing demon with a damage over time debuff. We have damage over time from surges, but we have low chance of dealing the last hit with this because everyone else does good damage. This refunding 50% of the energy cost of the skills that cost 5 is really nothing. This constant energy regeneration during the night goes very well with our 50% fire rate increase that costs 1 energy per second. So this just doubles the duration of that and also allows us to cast few more skills, because if we store all our energy, this is the hard limit of how many skills I can use. When energy regenerates during the night, well, I now can use more skills. Night 10, boxers. Okay, we do want as much single entity damage as possible, so I will upgrade a couple of surges, and I will also place a couple of more surges. Let's take that and let's roll, and let's take that. And blockades will be useful sometimes, so I need to not disregard their upgrades. Yes, definitely this. we'll take both of them as well. Now our surges will do a little bit of area of effect. Okay, I will take this one. Can place a lancer here, can place a lancer here, and use this terrain. I need more money. Okay, let's see. I think I will not mess around with this wave and use a few snipes. But let's see first whether I need it or not. Okay, that was very nice. Ooh, these are good anomalies. This is a good path indeed, but these are good anomalies and 2 dig sites. So I think I want this. Let's try that. I won't use it right away. But I will try to save some days before placing the next couple of towers. So, runner. 1000 health. Okay. Dance. Serpent, guys with armor, so they are alright. Hexers. A bit scary. These guys. So currently I don't have a lot of area of effect. So I am somewhat concerned about the dance wave. and about these cinder skulls. So I definitely want to increase the amount of jumps I have on my surges. The problem is that I am not at all guaranteed to find these upgrades. Ionizer can help dealing with dense waves, to be honest. Let's take an ionizer. Let's place one in here, one in here, and we run out of money. And I forgot that I have blueprints that I might want to wait for, so okay, that was all right. So many things to dig, so many towers to place, so little money to do so. They have 17 armor and I have 117 damage in this mod. Okay. Don't worry. Also, she skipped one or two shots. I noticed it first with the Sentinel when I was playing mechanic and saw that like I was checking how the stacks of spinning top work, and I saw that they didn't stack that well on the Sentinel, and then I checked it in the recording, and apparently at some point Sentinel just like stopped shooting for a second or two and then started again, So I think it is some targeting priority bug, but basically some towers at some point can stop shooting, which is not good. Okay. Yep, hexers are scary. I'll take this one. I have reasonable critical chance on my commander. I have reasonable critical chance on the surges. Okay, let's see. Boulders Wave 20. The same guys with adaptive plating. I think we will be dealing all right with them. So we have some high damage shots, so shouldn't be a big problem. teleport, teleport, runner. Okay, these guys, runner, teleport, and teleport, a little bit scarier since they can quickly get through my path. But still, I think we can do it. So I think I can wait a few nights before placing a tower, maybe get some stacks of blueprints, and spend my money instead trying to dig artifacts and buy upgrades. The Lancer shot now shatter armor on impact, applying the Thunder debuff. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Let's go. Okay, we may be dead actually. I think we're dead. Unfortunate. I felt quite alright about the boss wave, but yeah. These guys, apparently we were not ready. We're not ready for them. 1500 health, 40 healing. 40 healing is actually a lot. And at this point we have 3 convergent paths, so they concentrate in big groups. I never got enough bounces on the surges, so my area of effect damage was quite low. So they totally overwhelmed us with the quantity. I partially blame the terrain, that we never got good enough placement for our Lancers for them to be useful, and Lancers are the best thing in our current arsenal that deal with clusters of enemies. So, yep, unfortunate. Let's give a try to the mechanic. Last time we were quite strong, so I'd say we dealt with almost, I think, all of the waves. We dealt very well, except for the wave 20, the boss that killed us, and wave, was it 17, guys with adaptive armor, that came very close to doing damage to me. So I didn't have any particular strategy this time. I was just mixing and matching different towers and building some strong poly towers. So it seems that mechanic is a strong character if you just mix match things and try to cover all your weak sides. But still, we need to be very careful. We need to be sure that we are taking care of all our blind spots. We need to have area of effect damage from sentinels. We need to have Single target damage from vanguards. We need to have everything. Don't want to place sentinel here because this is a good spot for some kind of a Nova tower. This sentinel eventually will increase fire rate and start shooting there as well. Not a fire rate, fire range. So this is not a useless placement. Also a good place for a Nova tower. Nice path length. 5 tiles versus 3 tiles, but this can be a strong place to have a poly of very high utility. So I think I would prefer this placement, which is, I know, a little bit strange. But just stay with me for a second. It should pay off. By the way, our Knight 5 boss is with Aegis, so we need some stronger vanguards to deal with them. Tremors, for example. A tremor in here, a tremor in here. Is a good idea. Higher crits. Yeah, let's go for higher crits. Also a very good place for poly. We surround it with various towers. It accumulates lots of area of effect, lots of on hit effects, lots of damage. So we'll see. Yes. Okay, need some stronger hitting tower, but this will consume all my money, unfortunately. So let me place that in here. Currently it has very low damage, so currently it will be doing less good than bad, but eventually it will make sense. Okay, let's go for that, and let's try to scale our critical hits. Hopefully it will be a source of money for us. 8 damage, better. Cryo cannon, even more damage, getting better. Let's buy that, and that's it. These guys should be all right. This guy's quick. Okay, that's a problem. That is always a problem. Need to think what I can do next turn. This guy's scary. A lot of shield regeneration. So need to think about good answer to this as well. These guys dense, shield regeneration, and boxers. Okay, we have quite some nights ahead of us. I think Tremors will take care of most of the Hell Skulls. But I need better answer to the Gloomlings. For example, a couple of more upgraded vanguards would be a good idea. Let's go for that. Okay, you should... I mean, you're trying to hit lowest HP, yes, but you should definitely be shooting more at the ones that are in front of the commander. For that reason, I should probably also put a tremor here, because this one doesn't reach them. Slow and dense. First needed to do that. Order. This is good. But yeah, so far I don't feel strong. Okay, let's see if we survive that. I'm not very confident about it. I mean, I'm very little confident about it. Why are you shooting there? We did. We did survive. Uh-huh. Let's see. Spinning top is back. Let's take spinning top. It's a good one. Okay, runner with 1,000 health. Scary. Viper, they are fast. It says that their speed is average, but they're actually fast, also very scary. Crawler, 30 armor, slow. Everything is scary here. Yep. I don't feel good about it. Somehow we keep surviving these sticky situations. No. Yeah, I don't feel good about it. Tremor was definitely clutch, but I don't think it will be enough. It slows them down, gives them some damage over time, but is it enough? It was clutch. That's good. That's the most expensive level up I could have had. But I would definitely be more happy to find an artifact that heals my hero by 50%, 5% health every night. Assuming we even survive this night, which is not guaranteed at all. Okay, this night seemed to be survivable. Yes, -5 armor to everyone is actually very significant for me. I have a lot of fast shooting towers and it just gives them 5 damage on every hit. Okay. That is scary. Aegis Protector. A lot of dense guys. The dense guys at this point have significant amount of health and shield, while my tremors didn't really become much stronger. Shield prevents them from getting quagmired, so I don't know. Good news that the shamans seem to be dying by the time they reach here. Okay, we're still alive. That's interesting. If only I had any means of healing my commander, which I very much would like to do. That can be very useful for me. Rate of fire increased by 50% for 7 seconds. That's very strong. And can save my life on a few occasions, so I will take that. I would like this, but like, how am I gonna heal? Come on, give me the healing artifact, please. Well, this is also good. I can dig cheaper. Let's take ball and chain, extra source of damage. Okay, this I think I will just sell. Okay, we dug everything, we didn't find the healing artifact. Very sad. Okay, let's have a look at what is ahead of us. These guys, 603 health, dense wave. think we should be able to deal with them. These guys, Knight 17, Marble, Adaptive Plating, they are the ones that killed me last time on Mechanic. So we need more single damage for that, so we need to upgrade a few vanguards for that. Also need to buy that before upgrading. So let's take this, let's keep this one. We'll need that as well. And we will need that. So this wave, I think we should be alright. But let's take it slow. And if we're not alright, I cast that. And get a lot of buffs on my towers for 7 seconds, but let's hope that these 7 seconds will solve all my problems. Okay, they are dying. We have good amount of spinning top stacks. 10 here, 25 there, 21. Even these guys are accumulating spinning top stacks. Okay, good. I want to dig. Thank you for this, but can we please have some healing? Nothing. Okay. Increasing Quagmire is actually quite strong because Quagmire can scale to very high degree. Quagmire goes through the armor as well. And by the way, my sentinels are piercing, which is also good, which will help dealing with these adaptive plating guys. Let's see. They have 2,780 health. These guys have 8,430, which is so much. I don't feel that good. Okay, I feel completely unprepared for night 20. Can something be done about it? It's so expensive upgrading the towers. Okay. Here it is. At the end of every night, heal the commander by 5% of their max HP. Will I survive this night too? Also, this guy heals every time we use a skill, so if we would have taken that artifact that increases our damage each time we heal, together with this one, it would be nice killing. And especially if we took it on Pathfinder, that can use 10,000 skills per night. That would be very interesting. So let's take this. Let's hope you survive. I would like to save my energy and put a poly tower in here and surround it with friends. I want to build perhaps that in here. Oh, okay, let's take that. Let's upgrade it to level 2. Then applies overdrive to the sentinel when attacking with the critical hit, increase critical hit chance by 10 and the rate of fire. So, okay, let's take this. Let's keep this locked. Roll. Ooh, this is interesting. So this, of course, makes our vanguards just stronger, and that might save us on the wave 20. But we'll have to say ciao to this beautiful artifact, and we'll stop getting money from it. Not that we got a lot of money. It's still, I would get more if I would have sold it. But I think it was a lucky find. I think wait, the vanguard becomes no, I completely misread it. No, it's not the one that gives us removes critical hits and makes all our shots 50% stronger. It's the one that gives us lots of fire rate, but decreases the damage by quarter. Is this actually good to deal with the next wave? They scale their armor up to 60. So our current damage that we will be doing is 121. If we reduce our damage by quarter, it would be how much? It would be 45 damage would be a quarter, right? So 81 minus 45 makes it 100, let's say 35 minus 60 makes it 100. Not 100, sorry. 75 damage. So we drop from 120 to 75 damage. That is a very noticeable drop, but we start shooting 50% faster. So 75 times 1.5 is what? It's 37 and a half, 100, 5 and 7.5. It's still less than 121. So we are losing on overall DPS. So we are not buying it for the next wave, for sure. So we'll see what we will do then. What are the 45 and 50 ticks that they experience? Of purple color. Ah, piercing from here, okay. Do we? Yes, we need. We're one hit away from dying. And they hit me this night. Ooh, heater. Heater can be an answer to these guys. Fortunately, I don't really have any upgrades stacked on the heater, so I'm not sure they will be able to do enough. And I will be able to afford what? 4 heaters? 1, 2, like 3 and 4. I have no idea. Let's try it. I'm curious to see what will happen. So one hitter would go this is actually not a good place for a hitter, to be honest. What if I sell this one, put a hitter in here, so this guy will now also apply ignited, Uh, what if I put a heater in here? In here, in here. And then we go one or the other. That would have been very useful to reduce their armor. Okay. We have also forecasts of power surge, which can be very important in our situation. Yeah, they don't burn enough. Yeah. Nothing else we can do. So we're dead. This time I knew about this wave. I tried to prepare for this wave and it couldn't do anything. Granted, we didn't have such good luck with the artifacts. So this one is an economic artifact which barely paid for itself. This one, yeah, it's all right, but it's not a game changer. Basically, I'm complaining I didn't get any broken artifact. If we would have gotten auto-tuner, we would have been in a much better place. If Bloodlust Protocol, of course, heuristic processors, these are just broken. What else would I liked? If I dug out the healing artifact a few nights earlier and we had just more health in this night, we could have survived. So although we have 10 left, but most of them are mostly dead, so I don't know. It was close, but we are dead. Okay. Researcher and Surveyor would conclude our loop, so let's try to do so. Paralyze, not the very best upgrade for our first heater. If you luck out, you get poisoned, and then this first heater just wins the first 4 waves by itself without anybody's help. As is, we will need a help with, for example, from a Surge. Surge is a good helper. But also, let's keep going. Disrupted. Any difference? Not really. Actually, a little bit of a difference, yes. If I take a path that goes in this direction, I might draw something with tiles here that would help me create a better killing zone in the beginning of the track. So yeah, let's go for this one. Instead, if the path goes there, then like these tiles are too late, too close to my researcher to try to make something stronger here that is meaningful for this part. So let's take this. Let's place another heater. And let's go. Paralyzed. Paralyzed, and you got disrupted, right? Increased damage dealt to... Okay. I took cryo once on the researcher and I totally liked the results because it adds yet another status effect on the enemies, which increases the damage I do to them by 5% for each new status effect. And then we get brittle, it's yet another 5%. So plus it's always nice to slow down enemies. We don't like them to be fast. Eureka! Good. Ah, nice. A path goes in this direction. Critical chance. Critical chance on somebody who stands here. Ooh. This is alright. But I would like probably another surge to deal with the guys with the aegis. And maybe another hitter in here. And then another in there. So they will accumulate good amount of stacks of burn. We'll take this one later. We'll take... okay, we'll take them as well. What can we put here? Paralyzed. Paralyzed. Like I sometimes have a feeling that when you draw a specific seed, then the first like this random effect also come in a specific order, and like each time I apply the effect to a new tower, it always gets paralyzed or Other times it always gets glued or something. But I think it's just a feeling rather than a fact. I'd rather take this than well planned. Well planned, like you need to plan well around it. This works very well with hitters because they attack very often, and given their attacks 120 damage now and then is extremely strong. Okay, lurkers, not a problem. Gloomlings, always a problem. So another hitter here would be good, and maybe another surge somewhere. Oh, another cryo would be helpful as well. But yeah, I need more surges, at least for Devilkin. Paralyzed this time. No, not this. This got paralyzed as a first effect. This got paralyzed as a first effect. This got paralyzed as a first effect. Let's go that. Okay, I think we're doing alright. And then disrupted, you see? Paralyzed and disrupted, paralyzed and disrupted. This guy, I think, also started, this guy started with paralyzed and then got Euric on top of him. So, coincidence? I think not. Definitely. Okay. I am in the beginning now poisoned, so it has changed. Is it changed forever, or will the next one be poisoned? We'll see. So I have the foundation of a very strong hitter run, because already we can stack ignited. Let's go that. Let's excavate. Ooh, beautiful, this one. Now, I want more surges. I want more surges. Here. We'll take this as well. 2 dig sites are better. Blueprints are back. But we have mitosis. Who can say no to a mitosis? I definitely cannot say no to a mitosis. Like, don't even try. Now I feel stupid locking all gray options. Oh, this one and this one, yes. So, runner should be all right. We have good burning, we have plenty of the damage over time effects, we have very good coverage of surges. They are sparse, they don't have that much health. These guys, slow, should burn very well. These guys, Vipers, again, scary ones. Fast. Fast, and there is 66, 60, okay. Not sure how do I feel on the difference between runner and fast. I have a feeling that fast are just stronger. So I think I underestimate runners. So yes, this wave we dealt with this easily, but I'm not so sure that we will be dealing with Vipers with the same ease. Actually, I expect us to struggle a little bit with them. Let's dig. All damage over time have 25 increased duration. Yes, this is good for us. Grants free market rerolls per day is also very good for us. Nothing. And finally here. Demon Horn. Yeah. This is a fork. Let's put a fork in here. And this is a Knight of Vipers. Let's take preemptive bandages. Okay, I think they are dying well. I think it is a little bit weak. Like, all of it is a little bit weak. I mean, let's get this one. Eventually, it will amount to good damage. Okay, this wave 17 is not scary at all. Okay, they are runners. There is 104 of them, but that's not a lot of health and shield. Not at all comparable to these stone guys. This... Alright, they have teleport, yes, but we no armor, we'll deal with them easily. this as well. Not a lot of health, not a lot of shield. Runners, okay, but we dealt with all the runners so far. And these guys, Aegis armors, also not at all comparable with 8000 health armor crabs. So I don't expect any complications on our path to victory. Let's see how the game will prove me wrong. Finally, it's our first trigger of mitosis. Granted, I haven't been buying that many stuff in the shop. Like, I spent much more money building towers and digging, and I spent several days without buying anything in the shop at all because I was out of money. Don't need any. Thank you. This is actually a very good hit of the mitosis. We don't have a lot of bounces. I mean, we have one bounce. But better than nothing. Would actually be nice to see in the same list of stats what is the fall off. damage. So we start with 60, and that reduces the penalty by 20%. But since the final number is not written anywhere, I don't know whether it is 20% of 60 or 20% flat. So is our fall off currently 20%, or is it 6 times 4, 24? 60 minus 24, 36%. I don't know. I like to have extra money, but also tower supply sub debuff. Slowing enemies is very strong. Having yet another debuff for yet another 5% extra damage is also strong, so I will go for that. Nothing. Okay. Mitosis. I'm waiting for you. Whenever you're ready. So, talking about the fall off. So currently I have 4 of them. Meaning that the bounce penalty is reduced by 80%, which makes me think that it is 80% of 60. So if I take one more, it will be 100%, and then there is no reduction. No penalty at all. That's how I read it. I should probably look carefully at it on slow speed and then check in the recording for what are exact numbers. Thank you, Mitosis. If that is... No, it didn't get duplicated. I wanted to say that if that duplicates, I will be very happy. Okay, so I still have 4 of them. And let's say I will be looking for demons struck here. The damage is 159. It will be increased by whatever percentage of whatever percentage based on the number of applied effects, but I will try to have a look. And so let's go slow, but you are shooting in this direction. That makes it harder to read. I cannot read anything there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll put one here just for the experiments. Thank you. We'll take this one. We'll definitely take this one, brittle. Let's go. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. Watched by the researcher. That's scary. So the only damage over time effect is this one, but somehow I feel like what are the blue numbers? Because burning numbers I believe are yellow. Unclear. Definitely that. Okay, that would be the final wave, and I think we are strong enough. Yep, ridiculously strong. Strong and also versatile. Like, yes, this artifact did a lot of job for us. Static accumulator with heaters is a very strong combination. But also, it just seems that there are so many different paths you can take and pivots you can make to address whatever is being thrown at you. It just feels strong. Granted, our waves 15 to 20 weren't scary, so we didn't get the guys that troubled our mechanic that hard. Yet, very strong run. Let's try one more, final one, the Surveyor. And I won't promise anything, guys. I won't promise that it will be a long run. So I think what I will try to do with the Surveyor is that I will try to go mostly Crushers with just a few Tremors to protect me from dense waves. And then if we will get the upgrade for the Crusher, the game is done. If we don't, then the game is not as done as I'd like it to be. I'll take a one ionizer. It will, of course, make it harder find the upgrade for the Crusher, since it will dilute the shop pool with ionizer specific upgrades. But it can be a nice addition to the overall balance of things. One definitely goes there. Then let's see. Let's get stronger Tremors. We'll take this one. Definitely take Quagmire. We'll take this one. We'll take this one. Auto-tuner. Yes, please. That is just the best thing that can happen to me, because cost 380 to upgrade this one, cost 335 to upgrade this one. Super expensive. But Auto-tuner will be upgrading them for a cheap price of 150. It is an unbelievable win. Of course, sometimes it will be upgrading the refineries, true. And that is a loss, because to upgrade refinery costs 100. Wait, it again upgraded the refinery. Come on. It's choosing the wrong targets. Okay, this is good level up. I will not place any refineries until I level up few of my most important towers here. But I'm also not very convinced that we can survive night 10 with what is happening. If that tuner were to hit some of them instead of refineries and this one, I would be much more calm right now. Okay, we didn't see the best upgrade possible yet. So most likely we're dead. I don't think we can handle it. Yeah. Well, I didn't promise you a long run. So that would be it. Nothing to comment here really. We gambled. We wanted to have some cheap upgrades for our main damage dealers, but I also went greedy for refineries. Should have foresaw it and just sold refineries right away, because if instead of them two tremors would have been upgraded, or both crushers right away, I would then be a little bit in a better position, and I would maybe spend some more money either buying upgrades or building other towers. Here I was kind of went greedy first, then got upset about their upgrades, then just hoped for the best, and yeah, the best didn't happen. We definitely can call it a user error, and that I didn't play it well, but also you can probably forgive me because I am a bit tired at this point in time. We have played all 4 heroes today. We won only the game with the researcher. The rest are hard. So this experimental rebalance patch is definitely enjoyable. It throws some real challenges at us, and we need to learn how to play better and how to deal with these challenges. I think I'm learning. I was actually quite I was feeling quite confident with the mechanic that, okay, now I know that this threat is ahead of me and I need to get prepared, and I thought I'm getting prepared to it. Apparently I wasn't. So yeah, very interesting to play this rebalance patch, and I will definitely come back to it tomorrow, and I see you in the next one. Wish you a good day. Bye now.